Hero Statue Collector Lou here, guys, with another statue pickup and review. This time it is the Egg Attack Iron Man Mark II floating figure. Now, guys, all I can say is you can see it right now. There are no strings on me. He floats on this base without anything on it, and then you can just touch him and he spins around. So as you can see, it's a very cool figure. However, this thing has to be the world's biggest pain in the ass to get onto the base, because there are magnets. There's 4 magnets and then a T-section in the center where the arc reactor is. And then he has a center magnet on his chest. If you don't perfectly place it down, the magnet wants to pull to one side, grab onto the base, and then it, you know, because they attract each other, and bam, it smacks into it. So you got to hold this thing super steady from about 6 inches above and slowly go down many a time until you get it in just the perfect position and you see him floating. So whereas it is very cool once you got it hooked up, this thing is the biggest pain in the ass to set up. So you could see there's like this protective plastic plate, which now I could technically pull off if I wanted, now that he's floating and you know he's not going to fall down. But other than that, a little bit freaky. So that's what the box looks like. So like I said, it's very cool. You know, he's about, I'd say, 5 to 6 inches long. He's done in the chibi style. And very cute. Like I said, it's a very cool thing. I mean, the whole hovering thing is awesome. And it shows the battery packs. There's one inside the head that lights up all the arc reactors and his eyes. And then there's a battery pack, or you can get a 12-volt plug and plug it in, and that's what lights up the rings around the reactor that he floats on. But you don't need those on for it to hover. You could turn off the lights and he'll just hover there. So again, the best thing I could say about this is if you want something really cool yet frustrating to set up, this is for you. So I like how it looks. I'm really cool about it, and I always wanted a Mark II. So here's my Mark II in my collection. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a stand, maybe online, or have one made so that I could just place him hovering on the stand permanently, because it's just a lot less aggravation. And then when I'm showing off my collection, then I could show people this, how it works. But like I said, it's very difficult to set up. It took me about 20 minutes before doing this video and almost giving up before I got it working. But now that it's working, like I said, it's a really cool piece. I don't believe it's numbered. No. Takes, I believe, 3 watch batteries for the figure itself, which that it comes with. And then you need 8 AA batteries for the battery pack. And then you can see it's got a window base and it's got all kinds of writing. So in the end, my review on it is it's a very cool figure, yet frustrating. That's the key word of today, frustrating. But once you have him going, he looks really cool and really badass. So I will give it a 9 out of 10 for coolness and a 5 out of 10 for frustrating factor. So basically, if on a scale, factoring both things in, I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I say I'm happy I got it. but I will get a stand for it to put it up for the most part, because having to deal with this all the time would be too aggravating. And it warns you that if you're always leaving it hovering on the magnet, eventually it'll ruin the magnetic field, and you don't want your piece falling to the floor and shattering. So, if you like it and you want to show it off for a while, I say get it, and you can deal with it. I guess once you learn how to position it, you'll be okay. But other than that, I say go for it if you really like the style, which I do, but get yourself a clear stand to put them on. Alright guys, so this is Hero Statue Collector Lou out. Peace! Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this guy. Would you want him in your collection? Wouldn't you? And what do you think of it? Is it cool? Would you be able to deal with the frustrating? This is one where I really love to know what you think. So hit me up on Facebook at Heroic Sculptures and Twitter at Heroic Sculpture.